Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Dr.
Dr. D, you can call me that, sure. What, did you have a comment about what I just said?
I had a comment about marriage. I do believe that it is institutionalized by God.
You do? Well, isn't that interesting, class? Well, do tell, Michelle, why do you think that's so?
I believe that,
And you can talk about just your belief in marriage. It seems like you have some convictions about it.
okay,
So I'll give you a minute, and starting right now. Okay?
okay. I believe that God institutionalized marriage to be between a man and a woman, and that I believe that because it says that in the Bible, and I know that we might not see eye to eye on that, but I will try to explain my view using points that we both understand. I believe that first, nature points to heterosexual couples. It's pretty much impossible for a man and a man and a woman to woman and a woman and woman to reproduce. And it would deny a potential children for a father or mother figure, which is really important for the upbringing and development of a child. Studies have shown that a child with just one parent don't develop as well as a child who can have two parents that are different, because moms and dads teach both different things. And finally, if marriage is redefined and allowing homosexuals to get married, then there's no limit and there's no one to really draw that line, and people will keep on pushing it as much as they can if they could just marry whoever they love, whether that
Okay,
means...
I'm going to have to interrupt you because I think a minute's up. Well, thank you. Thank you for your courage in expressing what you think. So, did I hear you correctly that you're sure that God instituted it?
Yes.
Do you mean the Christian God instituted it?
Yes.
The God of the Bible? Do you believe everything in the Bible?
I do. I believe everything in the Bible is true.
Wow. Everything. Do you think it was right to wipe out all the Palestinians called Canaanites?
I believe that God had just reasons to wipe them out.
Well, okay. Let's get back to the marriage thing. So, do you think a child raised in a home, bad heterosexual parents, is better off than being raised by two loving lesbian women? And I mean bad parents. I mean parents that are abusive, that stay together because they have religious convictions and they stay together, but they're not only emotionally abusive, but they at times are overly physically abusive. Do you think that a couple like that makes a better situation for a child than two kind, loving lesbian women?
I think that that's really that's a hard comparison, because just in the same way that heterosexual people can be abusive, lesbian couples can be abusive too.
Yeah, and that's really not what I'm asking. I'm asking if you had just those options, a lesbian couple, loving, good members of the community, vouched for by people that trust them and that have known them. And then you have another couple. I know parents, I know kids, and you probably do too, who are dealing through therapy and other means for their lifetime with bad parents. I'm just talking about, given that choice, would it be better to be raised by a couple that was a lesbian couple, or a couple that was abusive?
I don't think that there is a better choice.
Okay, all right. Why would you say, tell me why, you said, okay, if we allow homosexuality, where would the line be drawn? So what's wrong with moving the line? What's wrong with polygamy, for instance? What's wrong if two consenting adults, and it's a victimless crime, nobody's a victim, and it's about love, why not allow it?
Because if it's just, marriage is not based on love. If it was just based on love, then someone could decide that they love their animal and marry their animal, and that's wrong. Or someone can decide, like a 30-year-old
Now,
man.
why would it be wrong? I'm just wondering, why would it be wrong to marry your Labrador retriever?
Because humans were not made to be in
See,
sexual
then again, you're assuming that there's a creator. So I can see you're consistent. But do I have to buy into the creator worldview in order to say that it's wrong to have creative ways of expressing love? Do I have to buy into that view? And at that, I feel like I'm being pressed into a religious corner, don't you? And aren't we a secular society that allows for whatever we believe about God and to live that?
Looking towards more of a secular worldview, then in the same way that nature points to a woman and a woman not being able to reproduce, it points to an animal and a person not being able to reproduce.
I know couples that can't reproduce. Should they not be married?
No, but there are other ways where they can have children,
Just like
But
a
animals.
lesbian couple.
but that requires like an adoption and
Well, so it does with another couple. I have a lesbian friends who have had children through their bodies, and so they've actually had children through their bodies by a sperm donor. Is time up?
that was
Let's allow one comment from, yeah, somebody
Yeah,
else?
well, my partner and I are both offended about your homosexual issue.
I'm
It's
sorry.
good. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest about that. I appreciate
I
that.
like being honest.
That's good. I think we should apply. Okay.
That's all I have.
Time out. Thank you. Good job.